Yo, what's going on, guys? Today you find me in the mountains of the Dark Frost over in Varlamore. To get here, you can take the Quetzal over to the transportation, run through this gate, run up this mountain, around to the bank chest, where you can gear up to fight the Hueycoatl, the boss, just up here. Few mechanics to this boss. He is weak to crush attacks. So we are going to be using the Blood Moon armor, or better if you have better. Um, I did hear from other guides and sources that Inquisitors doesn't feel that great here. Um, Blood Moon armor has shot up drastically from that still. So Moon's Apparel, definitely a place to grind some GP right now, but we are not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about this boss. So he is a crush weak boss, so we want the crush here. As well as inventory, we just want to quickly grab some prayer potions, some super combats, and some food. Some double eats are nice. Um, for prayers, we are going to need overheads, so mage, missiles, melee. Piety is nice, but not necessary. Um, Solo instance, you will have to go up to this flagpole and create a instance. Right now, I'm already in a private instance. It does cost 25,000 coins, as you can see here, to start that private instance. So let's get started. Let's run in. We'll pop Piety on. We are going to smack these these little rocks. They are part of Hueycoatl's body. Uh, so there's about 5 of them here. He's gonna pop out these blue things. We just move. And when these overheads come out, there's going to be a red one, a blue one, and a green one. The red one is melee, the green one is range, and the blue one is mage. If you are familiar with other bosses, you are familiar with this combat triangle. So, color-coded. We just dodge those attacks and take down these parts of Hueycoatl's body, and we should be able to move on to the next phase. Remember to keep your prayer up. These hitboxes are so weird on these little parts of his body, but as long as you're facing it, you should be able to hit them correctly. Now, this boss is a great way to get into other bosses, just as it teaches you some core mechanics such as prayer flicks and flinching, as we just saw there with the floor attacks. Different mechanics going on at multiple times, so multiple attacks going on at once. Really gives you some organizational skills that you will need for other bosses in this game. So pretty solid boss. It is supposed to be meant as a group boss. So that's kind of my only real complaint about this boss. So it has so much health. So the fights do take a little bit longer than the typical boss, but it is still fun, so overall a good experience. Now after we hit these 5 pieces of his body, his tail will move up the mountain and we can move into the next zone. We are going to come straight at his head, and we are going to keep praying, keep our prayer up, and just keep smacking his head. Now, these 3 pillars here, we can see I'm praying range. This lights up the green one. If I pray melee, it'll light up this one, but highlight this one, and vice versa with the mage one there. Now, once all 3 are full at once, it will activate a damage boost against Hueycoatl. This is only really good in the trios, where you can have at least one person praying all these styles so that you get that attack bonus. We are doing solos, so it's literally impossible for us to light these up. Once we get this boss, this health, down to about halfway, he is going to spawn his tails. These tails will either pop from this side or this side. And these tails will emerge waves that go in a diagonal pattern. You will have to move diagonally to avoid these, else they will do big damage to you. About 25 damage each time they hit you. The attacks get faster as we go on too, so we'll notice there's a lot more going on the more we get into this fight. It is highly recommended to set up F keys if you have not already, just as F keys will help us go in between screens really quick, so that we can access our prayers, access our food if we need to. Well, we just keep smacking him down. He has a lot of health, as we can see, right? You can also cut out on the piety and save yourself a lot of money with the potions. Just as these potions are the main killer of our money here. Sharks and Karamblons don't cost that much, right? So the tails are about to come out now. We want to move in a diagonal pattern, as I mentioned. So we just move in a diagonal to avoid that, and then start hitting the tails. Then once we get this down a little bit, the next, like, it'll push in and pop out of that side. I like to go to the middle here, and then just run diagonal. Oh, we got hit by the waves, so we took 25 damage. We're just gonna heal up, keep our prayer high. And just like that, we just run diagonally, and we avoid all the damage. Unfortunately, I was not so great right there, or there. But that's what the heals are for. You'll find, once you get good at this, you're not really going to need that many heals. It's literally day 1 of this boss, so it's lots of stuff to be learning, but we've only used 4 sharks so far, and we're almost done of this boss, so. Just run diagonal, hit the tail. Now, once these tails are dead, we are going to hit the head again. However, the tails will still occasionally pop out and do the wave attack. So we don't need to hit the tails. We just keep hitting the head, but dodge the waves. As well as these overheads and moving tiles on the ground. So, a lot of management, but it does prepare you for other bosses in this game, so pretty solid. I feel like I'm rambling here, but just a very long solo fight, especially if you don't have max combats like myself. Um, Max combats is definitely nicer, but not necessary. You can re-super combat if you have enough benefit out of it. I had 10 levels sitting there for me, so may as well hit the super combat. I'm getting hit a lot here because of talking and stuff, but we got plenty of heals. So now we have killed the tails. We just want to focus on killing the head. Killing the head, we just pray against the attacks and move diagonal when the waves come out. And move tiles when the 4 attacks come out. Yeah, it's pretty much as simple as that. We just keep going. Keep trucking. I will be honest, the drops here have felt a little lackluster so far, but I do only have about 4 kills on this boss. The drops I received were like Earth Runes, Runite Bolts, I got Feathers. I mean, the feathers aren't bad, collectible item, but I'd prefer to get a unique, obviously, like anyone, and make some money, right? The standard loot table doesn't seem so great, though. It's kind of my main gist. I did get Dragon Bones, so that was quite nice. Make up for some of the prayer potion cost, especially as we are praying piety here. I've not turned it off, just to speed up the fight a little bit. And just like that, we killed him. We got some air orbs, so that's not terrible. We can climb down these, like slide down these slope right here. And yeah, we just slide down, and yeah, we can re-gear, we can heal up probably, and keep going for more. Uh, but yeah, that's how you kill the new boss Hueycoatl, I'll call him, in a solo instance. I do hope that this guide feels handy. I do thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.